Hello everybody and welcome on into a brand new episode of Taste Test right here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus. My name is Sean and I've put on my festive shirt for the holiday season, and this is a show that posts every Wednesday and Saturday where I try the weird, the wonderful, and the limited edition. For more, subscribe down below, ring the bell. You would notify when I post new videos. If you'd like to make a suggestion, you can do that in the comment section below. What it is, where to find it, you might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. Today, we have a triple feature for you. And they are in the form of Takis. Bam. That's what we have. Limited edition, true to the name of the show. Well, not really to the name of the show, but to the actual core concept of the show. The weird, the wonderful, and the limited edition. We have the Takis Churro Charge. They are non-spicy. I'm excited about these. This was another one of the weird ones. I forget exactly what it was that I had. I think it was a cereal. Vanilla Chex? No, that wasn't it. Doesn't matter. Recently, I had an item on the show where it was like, it was on the shelf, and then it was in the clearance section at Walmart, like within a week. And this was the same sort of situation. I bought it. It was like $4 or something like that. And then the next time we were there, maybe a week later or so, it was on the clearance shelf. So I don't know what is going on with that. I don't know if you'd still be able to find it. Hopefully you can if you're interested in it. But it does seem like these limited runs or these specialty items, their timeline is getting shorter and shorter. In fact, I saw a Cheez-It that was brand new on the clearance shelf before I'd even seen it on the actual shelf. It's getting weird. But I had these and I thought I would try them because I thought they sounded fun. But then I was at the Family Dollar, I believe is what it's called. And I saw a couple other ones, so I figured I would grab them. This Dragon Sweet Chili, I believe, has been around for a bit, but I figured it's a Family Dollar. Not everything's $1, but it's a reasonable price and a good size bag for this specific show. So I grabbed that. And I also grabbed their new cheesy flavor, which is an intense nacho, which I'm kind of curious about. I don't know that I've had Takis before, so we're going to find out with something sweet, something cheesy, and something for you after dark folks. Let's start with the something sweet and the biggest bag that we have, which is that Churro Charge non-spicy. It doesn't smell good. You can smell the cinnamon. That's what it is. These look awful. These look sad and bad and just coloration's really ugh. Nope. They're tortilla chips. Oh, man. Those suck. I wish I waited and bought them on clearance. Oh. Churros are like light and fluffy and fun. And while this has a little bit of the flavor of the churro, the big problem that this is going to run into is that I'm choking on the sugar. But it's that the tortilla chip is entirely too noticeable. The base flavor is awful and it cuts through way too much of the special guest flavor. And it's inexcusably bad. These are heinous. Don't buy these. Don't buy them at full price. Don't buy them at clearance price. If you see any bags at the store, ward people off from them. Stand there and just be like, don't buy them. They're bad. They're really bad. I didn't eat them. I just watched a very tall man on YouTube tell me to do this. Okay, but don't give my name because I don't want to be implicated in that. But they'll know that I was very tall. And we'll know who we're talking about. Those are terrible. Truly awful. Let's see if the cheese can bring things to back or put it on a positive note, I guess. I love these little size bags. These are so helpful for this show. Boy, I wish I had bought the Takis, the Churro Charge in that size bag. Oh, God, these smell like fart. These smell terrible. What is wrong with Takis? They smell bad. Ugh. Okay, alright. Decent cheddar dusting on it, I guess. Man, Takis suck. I've really overcommitted to 3 of these. Why? Past Sean, I'm really mad at you. It's not too late to bail out. You can edit things if you really want, or you can suffer through. There's better, more consistent cheese flavor on this. But this one, and this is the same problem with the churro charge, but I guess I didn't realize it at the time, and I kind of put it together with this. This is... They're awful because the base flavor I don't like, which is fine, subjective. I understand that. It's too powerful and it's too apparent what that base flavor is. It's a little bit like the Mountain Dew Energies, Mountain Dew, the silver cans. They were called one thing, and then they got called something different. So that throws me off with it. Where that base flavor is just a flavor that I don't like, and so the guest flavor is really rough on it. That's how I feel about these, but the problem is the thickness. I mentioned that the churro charge, like churros are light and fluffy and breezy, easy to eat. In my opinion, those are just too much. They're too thick. They're too condensed. And it's double with this where it clicks into place of going like, okay, it's too thick. The base flavor's bad. And there's just too much of it. These are not large by any stretch of the imagination. And it looks like it's like a rolled tortilla chip. I don't want a rolled tortilla chip. Even if I eat an entire Dorito, I don't feel like I have the density of this Taki. It's just a mess. I don't like the flavor. I don't like the texture. I don't like the density. Takis are not for me. So we have one more to try. Can't imagine that it's going to be good. It's the new Dragon Sweet Chili. So there you go. Should have done this before Thanksgiving because my nephew likes Takis. Could have just given him these bags. Oh my god. They all smell heinous. How are these appetizing to people? It doesn't smell like chili or anything. I'm not even going to eat the whole thing. Well, I guess I am. Okay. That's a solid spice. That's a really solid spice. This is easily the best one. And I think it's because the flavor is too powerful. The flavor destroys the terribleness of the base tortilla chip and powers through with a good heat. They aren't for me in the spice category because they are like a little bit too hot for what I want to eat in a snackable capacity, right? Like grab one of them, eat it, fine, good spice kick. You get the flavor, pretty solid, sweet chili, pretty solid sweet chili flavor. But eating like handfuls of these just sounds awful. Sounds absolutely heinous, and I won't do that. The base flavor isn't nearly as apparent. The spice really kicks in, and it has a decent enough flavor to mute that, which is super helpful for this, and that's why it's the best flavor. This one, I didn't hate the chip aspect of it because I couldn't really taste it with a solid spice. So there you go. I guess the chili pepper is default winner, and then I'd give it to the cheese because I think the cheese flavor is a little bit better than the churro, and the churro was god awful. None of these are good, I don't think. Takis are not for me. I doubt that they will ever make an appearance on the show ever again. But I guess that we tried some, so that's a positive. Do you like Takis? Do any of these interest you? Let me know down in the comment section below. While you're down there, you can also let me know of something you'd like to see on a future episode, what it is, where to find it, you might see it in the future. By watching, the best way to do that is to subscribe right over here. You ring that bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You have the taste test playlist over here. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. It was several minutes of misery for your hopeful viewing pleasure. We'll see you next time right here on Taste Test, and as always, bon appetit.